Ladies and gentlemen, I am here on the show and I cannot believe what I just watched here. What a hell of a baseball game here. Game 2 for 4-game series. Dodgers and the Diamondbacks, and the Dodgers with a late comeback in the 9th inning. They score 6 runs, including Shohei Ohtani 3-run homer, freaking bat flip. And Tanner Scott closed it down, a 1-2-3 9th inning. What a win. There were so many points in this game where I was just getting frustrated. I was just getting freaking frustrated with the offense after the first 3 innings. They scored 8 runs and didn't score again until the 9th inning, but they come up big when they needed to. Shohei is that 3-run home run. This went from being the worst loss of the year to the best win of the year. Shohei Ohtani's always the hero, but the offense brought us back in the 9th inning. Freddie Freeman, excuse me, he starts off with an RBI. Not an RBI, but an infield single. Pages brings him in. Kike brings in Andy Pages, and then Max Muncy, the pinch hitter, brings in Kike to tie the game. And then Wildman struck out, of course. Conforto had two pinch hit bats. First one, they fought, but the second one, he got on base because he got hit. And then they bring in a new pitcher, and Shohei freaking crushes the ball. A terrible 1-2 pitch. Ohtani makes the pitcher pay. It's a 3-run homer to win the game. Incredible swing and incredible bat flip. Just so much aura from my superstar Shohei Ohtani getting clutch hits. Just a bomb. The offense was really good through the first 3 innings, and after that they went like 0 for 15. I think it was after Chris Taylor's bunt. They couldn't get a damn hit. And our pitching wasn't really good tonight. Sasaki wasn't really all that good tonight. He's kind of struggled this year. I don't know if they should send him down to get more confidence up than bring him back after a few starts. But they shouldn't have took him out after 60 pitches. I was like, bring in Vesio. Well, he gave up back-to-back homers in the 9th inning. Or the 8th inning, excuse me. So, to win after our pitching really struggled tonight, good win against the Diamondbacks on the road. Andy Pages was good tonight, drove in 3 runs. Kike had 3 hits, he drove in 2 runs. So, going into this game, when I saw the lineup, I was kind of questioning it. But they come through when they needed to. Early on, and then when they needed to late. And the Diamondbacks gifted them 2 runs as well early on. But the offense was really damn good, man. And the first 3 innings, and then next few innings, they went quiet. But the 9th inning, they come through when they needed to. A 9th inning rally. And Pages has been really damn good. And Shohei, after that homer, a lot of people are like, oh, he's been struggling. Well, he's hitting .304. He has 12 homers, 20 runs, 8 doubles, 4 triples. He stole 10 bases and has like a 1.063 OPS. He's going to have another MVP caliber season, and he isn't even playing as good as he can. I think he can play even better. Like, he's consistent, even though people say he's slumping. Especially a dude on the MLB network, Rob Parker, somebody who the fuck let you on MLB now. But just cinema, man. What a cinema game. And I think Shohei copied the celebration Gurriel did when he had a grand slam. And Tanner Scott looked exceptional in the 9th inning. Definitely best win of the season. I wasn't sure if we were going to be able to win this game. To be honest, when we gave up those back-to-back homers in the bottom of the 8th inning. But the Dodgers found a way. There were portions of this game where I was frustrated with the offense Mostly Dave Roberts at times. I think he's a good manager, but there was just still some questionable decisions, man. Like, kind of why he gets flack. It was obvious that we need our best lefty in that inning. Bonda's been garbage. Maybe you bring in Vesia. I mean, I know he gave up 2 homers in the 8th inning, but I'd rather him go out there than Bonda. But I know Sasaki was threw some meatballs in that first inning, but 60 pitches was kind of just dumb. Like, it's 60 pitches with a 4-run lead. You get as many pitches out of him as you can. And if you don't trust him, then you shouldn't have got him in the first place. Didn't they say like 75 pitches? He was 15 pitches away from that. It's a fucking 4-run lead. I know he wasn't very short, but still keep him in there. Don't put in Bonda, dude. A super struggling Anthony Bonda. But the women think he's hot, so he can stay on the roster. Freaking 1 year wonder. 1 year wonder. I don't know if it scored 8 runs the first few innings, and they sucked until the 9th inning. Which I'm glad they come through. It was really garbage performance. Especially from the pitching. Until Tanner Scott saved the day. But yeah, I'll talk about the rest of the pitching after I go over this 9th inning, because I want to talk about the 9th inning where they scored those 6 runs. D-backs hit 2 homers in the bottom of the 8th before that. But in the top of the 9th, Paul doubled, KK doubled, Muncy singles, and then Ohtani homers on a 1-2 pitch. Those were the 6 runs the Dodger offense scored in the 9th inning. It was just a crazy, just back and forth game. I'll just go over the rest of the scoring summary now, because Freeman, sac fly to start the game in the top of the first, should have been a homer. In the bottom of the first, Marte and Eugenio Suarez homered. And then the top of the second, KK homers and Ohtani doubles. And the top of the third, Pius singles. Outman was safe at first on the fielder's choice and a throwing error. 2-run score there. Bat sac fly in the bottom of the fourth. Gurriel RBI ground out. Then in the bottom of the 5th, it's a grand slam. Bottom of the 6th, Suarez walked a full count, and then Martin Grichuk homered, and then that big 9th inning. Just a crazy, crazy back and forth game. Dodger offense come through when they needed to. Scored 6 runs there. They had 15 hits for 14 runs. They scored 1 in the first, 2 in the second, 5 in the third, 6 in the 9th. Arizona had 11 hits, 11 runs, 3 in the first, 1 in the fourth, 4 in the 5th, 1 in the 6th, 2 in the 8th, with 1 error. They dropped to 2019. Dodgers improved to 26 and 13. Just my God. Ohtani 3 for 6, 4 RBIs, had a double. I think he had 2 doubles and they had 3-run homer. Betts 2 for 5 and an RBI. Will Smith 0 for 3, 3 walks. Freeman 2 for 4 and RBI. Paez 2 for 5, 3 RBIs. Andy Paez is hitting really damn well, man. KK 3 for 5, 2 RBIs. Had that solo homer and an RBI double. Rojas 1 for 2, a walk, 2 runs scored. Muncy 1 for 2, an RBI single, pinch hitting. Outman 0 for 5, an RBI. Taylor 1 for 3, and Conforto was 0 for 1 pinch hitting and scored a run. For the rest of the bullpen, Anthony Bonda, he's given up 2 grand slams this year. He went 1.2 innings, 3 hits, 400 runs, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts. He was brutal to watch out there, I'll say. Luis Garcia, 1.1 innings, 1 hit, 900 runs, 1 walk, 1 strike. Besides, they had a 9th pitch where he walked the run in. Should have been a strikeout, but he only walked that run in. Other than that, he was fine. Alex Vesia, 1 inning, 2 hits, 200 runs, no walks, 1 strikeout. I thought he was, well, if they're not giving those back-to-back homers. Tanner Scott closed it out. One of the only pitcher that really pitched well tonight. 1 inning, no hits, no earned runs, no walks, and 2 strikeouts. So struck out 2 of the 3 batters he faced and got the other one to pop up. Now pitching, let's say, was optional in this game. Definitely, I would say one of the games of the year, or at least one of the few Dodger games of the year. They've had some pretty they've had some high-scoring games. They finally were able to get one. Because it seems like all the high-scoring games they have, when it's close like this, they lose. So they finally were able to get one of those. On the other side, Eduardo Rodriguez. Remember a few years ago when he blocked the Dodgers from a trade? Yeah. I'm kind of glad they didn't trade for him. 2.2 innings, 9 hits, 8 earned runs, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts. And here's a stat since he joined this team. He's definitely the biggest problem in his pitching staff. He has a 6.06 ERA, 90 innings, 1.58 whip, 3.4 walk rate, walks per 9, 9.4 Ks per 9, and 1.6 homers per 9. He's just the problem with his pitching staff. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. He just isn't living up to what you brought him here for. For the bullpen, Christian Mena come in, and he was cooking the Dodgers. He goes 3.2, 0 hits, 0 runs. He walks 1, strikes out 5, so he gives him a bit of length there. They go to Jalen Beeks, 0.2 innings pitched, no hits, no earned runs, no walks, 1 strikeout. Shelby Miller, 1 inning, 1 hit, no earned runs, no walks, 1 strikeout. I believe that was the Dodgers' first hit since it was like the 3rd inning at that point. But then Kevin Ginkel, 0.1 innings pitched, 4 hits, 5 earned runs, no walks, 1 strikeout. Yeah, I don't think he should be getting any more save opportunities for the D-backs. Shelby Miller's been nails this season. And them losing Martinez and A.J. Puck really hurt them. I don't understand why he even got one. Should have put Shelby Miller out there, but it is what it is. I mean, I'm kind of happy they did put Kevin Ginkel out there for the 9th. The 9th. Ryan Thompson, 0.2 innings pitched, 1 hit, 1 earned run, no walks, no strikeouts, I believe. Yeah, that 1-2 pitch was crushed by Shohei Ohtani, thrown by Ryan Thompson. For the D-backs, Corbin Carroll, 0-5. I felt they've pitched pretty well to Corbin Carroll so far these first 2 games. Ketel Marte, 2 for 3, 2 walks, 2 RBIs, 2 homers, 2 solo homers, 3 runs scored. He's hit 3 homers this year, all in this series. Pavin Smith, 1 for 3 walk. Grichuk pinch hitting, 1 for 1, 1 RBI. He had a solo homer. Naylor, 1 for 5. Eugenio Suarez, 2 for 3, 2 walks, 3 RBIs, had a homer, 3 runs scored. Moreno, 0 for 5. Gurriel, 1 for 5, 5 RBIs with a ground down to grand slam. Thomas, 1 for 3, pinch hitting. Tawa, 0 for 1. And Perdomo, 2 for 4, and a walk. So there's all your stats there. Which is what a wacky and wild game this was in the 39th game of the season. Game 2 of this 4-game set. And the Dodgers take Game 2 with a late rally in the 9th inning. So, man, just what a game. Dodgers didn't give up. That was probably the wildest Dodger game of the season. So far. They've had some wild games, but I think this is probably the wildest game they've had. Hey, I'll take the win. 14-11. I know the pitching wasn't well tonight, but Roki wasn't great. Most of the bullpen really wasn't good. Garcia was fine besides that walk. And Tanner Scott closed it down. The offense come through. So yeah, 14-11. Dodgers win. I believe Game 2 of this, or Game 3 of this 4-game series will be at 8:10 p.m. For Game 3, your pitchers for this 3rd game will be Dustin May and Corbin Burns. So, we'll see what happens in Game 3. That's all to say here. Leave a like, comment, subscribe for more, and take time out. Peace.